So I'm just sitting here because I didn't finish doing my readings for today, and all I can do every day is look at the pictures that I have taken with my baby, and the whole time's laughing at me, silly fool. You know, all I can do is look at the pictures that I have of my son, the videos that I recorded with him, not realizing that that would be all I have of him. Not that he is gone, or it's like I had my child just to have my child taken away from me. Like, it's like my mama knew what she was gonna do when all along, and it's like it's frustrating. It's like she had this shit premeditated to where I'm not supposed to be happy. I'm not supposed to have nothing of my own. I'm not supposed to be okay. I got to be dependent on her or somebody. Like, it hurt, but it is what it is. My upbringing been an upbringing of fucking chaos from the beginning. From the beginning. I never met my dad. I never met my father. All I knew was his name. All I knew was his name. Never seen him in person. Probably wouldn't recognize him if I saw him in person. And I'm confused by the whole ordeal. I'm confused by the whole situation because I know my daddy's daddy. I know my granddaddy. I know all three of my siblings on my daddy's side, my two brothers and my sister. I know my uncle. I have never met my dad. I don't know him. Only thing I know is his name. So you can imagine the confusion that I'm experiencing when I'm told that I'm named after my mom's boyfriend at the time. She took the D and the A off of her name and put it with his name to get my name, which is DERRICA. His name is Eric. How you name your child? How you name your whole child after somebody that you just going with? My shit been confusing. More been playing on my top since I've been a baby. My existence, my whole upbringing, I ain't have a chance. But some kind of way I've been surviving. Some type of way I survived. Some type of way I'm making it. Through the grace of God, I am making it. And you know, in the midst of my whole ordeal that I'm going through, from having my child taken from me wrongly to being forced to go into the hospital, the crazy flow, you feel me? All because I started reading these tarot cards and was accurate. All because I started seeing through my family's bullshit. All because I started seeing my family, these people that I call family, as people and not just my family. All because of all these things, I was labeled as crazy. All of these things. I can smile about it because I'm on the other side of it. I'm making it through it. No, I have not gotten my son back. No, I shouldn't be going through this. No, I shouldn't be having to fight the DSS and the damn state and my mama and my whole family. I shouldn't be having to go through this. I'm 27 years old. 27 years old. Going through hell. Been through hell. And back and walking through hell again and on my way back out again. So yes, I'm not the person that I used to be. Because Derrica before 2020 was a reckless being. Derrica was reckless. Derrica didn't give a fuck about nothing or nobody. Derrica didn't straight didn't give a fuck. Quite frankly, quite honestly. But upon having Nation originally Goodman, upon giving birth to the best creation that I ever created, and God knows that I'm a creator by nature. I create everything that I do. I create everything that I am. I'm a creator. So to have my creation taken from me after I miscarried my very first pregnancy in 2020, to become pregnant with my son 1 month later, to have him, to do it all alone without his dad. His dad just up and ghosted me. At 12 weeks pregnant. After my first miscarriage that I miscarried at 7 weeks. Very first time being pregnant, and lost my very first pregnancy due to my blood type. So imagine losing your first pregnancy, them telling you your body did it, your body fought the baby off like it was a disease because of your blood type. The trauma on top of trauma, all that trauma, say that drama for your mama. So yeah, I'm trying to hold it together as best as I can. As best as I can. I'm at a place now where I must talk about what I'm going through because I don't have anybody else to just vent to but my computer, but my phone, but YouTube, but whoever gonna listen to me. I ain't got no choice but to talk about it. I ain't got no choice but to express and to be me transparently, me unapologetically, me wholeheartedly. I ain't got no choice. My world has been taken from me. Nation is with my mama somewhere where I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel that neither one of us was safe there because all of the things, the trickery that was done for insurance money. When people will do anything for money, for a dollar amount, ain't nobody safe. Ain't nobody safe. Anybody can get the chopping block when a mug don't care about nothing but a dollar. So you feel me? Like, and the most fucked up part is I'm the only child on my mama's side. I'm the only child. I ain't got no siblings. Never knew my dad. So only thing I done had was her. That ain't the kicker though. The kicker is I'm being labeled as crazy by somebody that's got a master's degree in counseling studies, a master's degree in psychology. I'm being labeled crazy by somebody that got a master's degree in psychology, y'all. If you wanted to help me, you would. If you had intentions on helping me, I would have been helped. If there was any inkling that you wanted to do anything to help your one and only child that you did have, it would be to help her and not condemn her and not hurt her. She has been through a lot. She'd have been through a lot. But it's okay because the success that's within me, that is breeding within me, is going to shine bright. It's got no choice now. I was suppressed and pushed down for so long. God stepped in and had to remove me from situations that I didn't know that I was in bondage in. God removed me from a prison that I didn't even realize I was a prison in. I was a prisoner to. God removed me from my everyday life, my normal so-called everyday life, which was a self-made prison, a prison called home, a prison called being someone's child. I just realized not too long ago that I'm old enough to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I was still trying to be pleasing to somebody that wasn't pleased with themselves. I've been trying to heal somebody that's been consistently and diligently trying to break me. I've been actively trying to heal a person that was actively trying to destroy me mentally, physically, and emotionally. If you have resentment for someone so deeply that you can't even see that you are in the person that you created, if you hate yourself so much so that you can't even look at your creation, you can't look at your child and be a little bit proud, if you are so dissatisfied with your own life and you can't look at your child and see the originality and the drive and the determination and the strength, how can you not see that and not be proud? How can you see the strength? How can you see the ability to pull yourself up at all costs and hate that? How are you not amazed by the resilience of somebody that's 27 years old, somebody that's 23 years you're 23 years older than them? How you jealous of somebody that's 23 years younger than them and they came out of your body? They are the creation of you. How are you jealous? Because it's no longer a question of jealousy. It's no longer a question of what's going on with what the situation. It ain't no question about it no more. It ain't no question about it. Only a person that is jealous or has a deep-seated hate for somebody who didn't want to be their parent would take that person's child and try and parent that child better than the person that is willing to do it. Or only a person that with some deep-seated hate, self-hate, just a person full of hate, a malicious person, would take the child of somebody who lost their first child. Only a person with hate in their heart, only a malicious person could sleep at night knowing what they done did to somebody who don't deserve it. Only a person who ain't got no insides, no soul, no essence, no goodness, no nothing in them would be able to be okay. Or walk around at least and hold their head up and walk around like you really doing something good. Only a person with a mental illness would think that nobody can see them. Only a person with a true mental illness would have a perception, a problem with perception like that. To where you think you can see everybody, but nobody can truly see you. Only a person with a true mental illness would think like that. All I know is everybody see you wide open. Everybody can see you. And you know who I'm talking to. Everybody sees you for who you are. You left your child asleep in a car. Not just this year. 2018. 2016. Just thank God I had a car. Thank God that I was able to put in a little work before the anxiety and the depression started creeping back in, to where it was so debilitating that I couldn't go to work, that I couldn't face the world, that I couldn't do anything that I normally did. I couldn't get up out my bed. I couldn't just go and do what I normally did. I shut down from the world based off of all of the bullshit that I was dealing with in that self-made prison that was called home. It wasn't me, the one that put myself in it. I'm a person who prides themselves on not being a victim. I pride myself on not being anybody's victim. But when you sit back and you analyze yourself and realize all along you have been the victim of so many things. A victim of mental abuse, a victim of verbal abuse, a victim of all sorts of abuse. All sorts. All sorts. Do you know how strong you got to be able to hold your head up? When you don't even want to move your feet? When everything that you was living for been taken from you? When the little smile that you wake up to every single day, that you done woke up to every day for a whole year, you can only see that smile through the pictures on your phone. To be given the minimum. I should be going through the shit to start with. But to be given a minimum of 2 times a month to see my son. To be told that I got to pay child support for somebody that I birthed. And pay it to somebody that didn't never have nothing to give me. Anytime I needed something, wanted something, I was told that I ain't got it. I know my grandma Ada is livid. I know my grandma Ada is standing up in her grave. I know she's standing up on your head in your sleep. I know she is. Like just how you been playing on my top, spitting on my top, spitting the block on my top. I know Grandma Ada ain't letting your motherfucking ass sleep. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you think you could be a better mother to my child than I can? How dare you think, Danita, that you could be a better DERRICA? You could never. You could never. And if I don't ever see you again a day in my life, I'll smile about it. It's crazy when you got to bury somebody and they ain't even fucking dead. Do you know the strength it takes to bury a motherfucker that's still walking around breathing, playing mama to your child when they was never a mother to you? A motherfucker to you? I now realize that in my childhood, the attitude that I had, the temper I had, it was rightfully so. It was rightfully so. I had every right to be an angry ass, rebellious ass child. My innocence was taken from me. I'm just now realizing it. It's all making sense. Because why would your mother take you to the hospital to have your body checked out because she said that she thought somebody touched you? When you ain't got no recollection of nobody touching you, you know ain't nobody touched you. Not to your knowledge, ain't nobody touched you inappropriately. Not to my knowledge, ain't nobody touched me inappropriately. At least not while I was awake, they did. At least not while I was awake. What kind of sick mother would allow? Not a mother. What kind of sick bitch would allow somebody to willingly touch their daughter? What would possess you? Who the fuck you let possess you? Who did you go and pray to? What ritual did you go and try and do? What kind of candle did you burn? Who did you consult? What did you do? Because when I tell you, you have strayed so far away from the grace of God. To watch you shudder at the way I praise God. And you got to flee from it. You're going to always shudder in the name of God. And in his son's name, I pray. I will receive justice. I will. Not I will. I am and I have received justice. Because you know this mouth of mine is a manifesting. Woo, a motor for manifestation, baby. I pray that every night you go to sleep and close your eyes, you have the most peaceful sleep, and my face is right there every time your eyelids touch. You see my face. You see my beautiful, round, brown face. The face that you created. The face that you created that you tried to destroy. I want you to see it. Not only are you going to see me, you going to feel me. Because I ain't got to die to haunt you. I ain't got to die to haunt you. You're going to be haunted by the thought of me. By the very essence of me. Every time you look in Nation's face, you're going to see me. You want to raise my child better than me? You think you're going to do a good job? You think you're going to do a better job? You think you're going to get a redo? No. You already doomed. You cursed your womb when you tried to curse mine. When you went to doing all that work and all that magic on me and all that bullshit you was doing on your own child, your own daughter. When you conspired against me for this last time, when you got all your co-workers to be the ones taking care of me in that hospital, and all your little colleagues and all your little old school classmates and all this shit that you thought I wouldn't recognize. You told your draws, lady. You told your motherfucking draws. You know I never cursed at you, cursed around you, or cursed talking to you. But you done told your motherfucking draws, lady. You done told your motherfucking draws, lady. Yeah, I was quiet long enough. I was quiet many years. Quiet, too quiet, kept too quiet. Nobody will ever know what the hell I'm going through because I hold it together and I make it look so goddamn good. I make walking through hell look good. But just because I walk through hell don't mean I work for the motherfucking devil. I know whose I am and who I am. And DERRICA, the ruler, the name you gave me, you didn't realize the power. You didn't realize the power because you had none. You didn't think I had any power because you lacked it. I'm just thankful that I have found myself. Even though I know all of these things that I'm dealing with are temporary. Time away from nation is very temporary. But you done did a lifetime work of motherfucking hell on me. Like you done did a number on my ass. You done did a number on me mentally and emotionally. To the point to where, how do you distinguish who is for you and who is not when your own mother was never for you? It feels good to know that I am the woman you wish you could be times 10. To have this wisdom and not have to pay nothing but attention and a little bit of time, and I ain't got to go in and all this goddamn debt, financial debt, student loan debt, to think I know something, to try and pull something over somebody's head. Sold your soul and gain the fucking world, you fool. All money ain't good money, Grandma Ada said. Did you take any of her lessons? Or did you just take all of the blessings that she kept trying to? I can't stand a fully clothed prostitute. I can't stand a motherfucker that'll do anything for $1. I can't stand. I can't stand. I'ma sit my ass down on a motherfucker who gotta put up a facade of who they is. For a motherfucker who can't damn, you can't be yourself in your own skin. Your self-image is so fucked up. Your perception of the world is fucked up. Your perception in life is fucked up. But I'm not here to judge you because I'm here saying what I'm saying to you now because you know I try to do all that healing for your ass. It ain't no healing for the wicked. It ain't no healing the heathen. Ain't no healing the heathen. What Kevin Gates said, try to act blind because it was my mama. I never turn another blind eye to another motherfucker ever in life. When you done had the best teacher on how not to be, you become everything you need in this world. And when you realize that because you don't have your physical father, you got your heavenly one. And oh, what a realization. To realize that he'll never betray me. He'll never sell me out. He'll never let nobody touch me, or he'll never let nobody have me. He'll never just let nobody do anything to me, or just, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. My real father, my mother father, would never. That's why y'all mothers got to pay. Y'all hoes gonna lay it down. Y'all hoes gonna lay it down. Hate crimes are very legal now. And all this RICO shit y'all been on. You work for a state agency, involved a state agency, within a state agency, bribed or paid some people off. You going federal fed in money bag voice. She be going federal fed. She be going federal fed. She won't take her meds. She be going federal fed. She won't take her meds. She gonna go to bed. Don't get me started on my bullshit. Don't get me started on my bullshit. I'm just thankful for the grace of God. And I'm thankful for the ability to call on my Father in all situations. Not just when I need Him. Not just when I need things. I call on Him when I got everything. I ain't got to wait on no certain day of the week to pray. Or go to the church house. The temple, the church is the temple, and the temple is the body. And I worship in this temple all day, every day. I mean all day, every day. All day, every day. I believe when I was in the hospital, the Tracy said that was called hyper religious. I think you fools don't have any inkling of spirituality at all. It's not a religion, it's a lifestyle. I live this shit. I am this shit. I am the shit. You aren't shit. You won't be shit. I think you would have a little more value if you were a piece of shit. If I had no direction, if I had no self-love, no preservation, no self-esteem, no self-worth, I would probably have did the job for you. If I didn't know the way it felt to see my baby smile, or to feel his little tugging on my shoulder, if I didn't know the smell of my baby's shit, I wouldn't realize that I miss it so much. I miss changing my baby little shitty diapers. I miss getting knocked upside my head with my baby bottles. I miss hearing them little aggravating cries. Lord knows I miss it. Lord knows I'd give anything. to hit an undo button. To go back to when my baby was 2 months old and I got approved for my Section 8 and my housing authority at the same damn time. And to hear your words saying, don't move out. You ain't got to move out just yet. Don't wait till nation turn 1. If I could go back in time, mute your mouth. Mute your mouth. That fake ass shit that come out your mouth. Like you care about somebody, like you got somebody's best intentions or best interests at heart. If I could mute your motherfucking mouth, not hear that fuck ass shit that came out your mouth, me and Nation would probably be just fine, off to ourselves, happy, not worried about a thing. I would be the one watching my child take his first steps. I would be the one making sure that he is taken care of. How can you take somebody's child from them when they are of sound mind and body? How can you take a person's child away from them when they asked you to take them to a shelter, to get them away from the people who you felt that they were unsafe around? How you gonna take that person's child from them and put that child directly with the people who you told them they felt unsafe with? How? This for the police department and for the fucking South Carolina Department of Social Services. How can y'all not take me and my baby to a shelter? How can you give me the option to go to the hospital or go to the damn jail? How? I'm not understanding that shit. I'm just not. Every day since April 27th of 2022, I was in the hospital for 5 days. From the 27th to the 5th, from the 27th to May 2nd. I was in a hospital, behavioral health unit, being deliberately triggered, being deliberately provoked. This shit hurt. This shit hurts. I mean, hurts. This hurts more than the delivery of my son. Delivery went bad. There's somebody that watched me throw up every single day for 9 months pregnant. My mama did. She knew what I went through. can't stand a person that watch you go through something and deliberately put you through it. What kind of psychopath does that? I just need my baby to experience an unconditional love like that. To experience an unconditional love like that. Somebody that loves you, scars and all. Scars and all your shit you done been through, everything you done been through, love you to pieces, loves you unconditionally. Have that purest, to have that purest form of love taken from you by the person that ain't did nothing but destroy you. Nation can't be replaced. Nation is irreplaceable. And oh God, dear God, dear God sees and knows everything. The emotions that I've been battling, the feelings that I've been feeling, the trials that I have withstood and passed with flying colors. The deliberate manipulation when I didn't realize I was being manipulated. God knew it and God saw it. And the judgment is going to be something like you ain't never seen. It's going to be something like you ain't never seen. Because it's a difference between somebody giving their child to you to raise, forfeiting, and somebody's child being taken. And it's just, it's difficult. It's difficult because even trying to express what I have gone through, I've held on to so much stuff. I don't know where to begin. I start with what hurts me the most. So it's like I'm just ranting. It seems like I'm just spewing, but no, I'm stifling and I'm trying to process through. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. Because it's like I done forgot a lot of stuff I'd have been through. I have to. I have to. I know they say you forgive and you forget, but I have to forgive and I have to forget because the baggage, the hanging on to the emotional shit, that all that shit, like, what do you gain from not forgetting it? What do you gain by it? I choose to forget it because if I hold on to it, I'm going to internalize it and it's going to become a part of me. And the shit that I'd have been through, it ain't me. Excuse me. It ain't me. I feel like if I would have did the work that I was supposed to do back starting in 2012, like as far as document stuff and recording my talks and my thoughts, and I would be able to process a lot easier and I would also have something to look back and reference to. But I was in a place to where, like I say, I was in a mental prison. I wasn't able to do nothing constructive or positive being at my mama house. Like, and it's a scary realization because it's like you wasted so much valuable time. I was 17 10 years ago. 17. And that's when I started waking up to a lot of stuff. I spent a lot of time in a fucked up relationship. It wasn't really fucked up. It was for a learning experience, but it was a lesson rather. But that is just, it just show you how you can get caught up in a cycle. I guess I'm just gonna have to talk every single day. I'm just gonna have to express something every single day in some kind of way to catch up. Thank you for just sitting with me. You know the saying when you lonely but not alone. That'll be me. Or alone but not lonely is the same. I'm alone but I'm not lonely. That's all I got right now. And for some reason, I feel like it's going to make me a lot of money. You know the way the wheel is always turning. My life been a series of unfortunate events. But watch and see. It was a series of unfortunate events because I wasn't in control. I was just a part. But now I have the ability to take full control. And that's exactly what I plan to do. And like I always told you, lady, I plan to create a life that nature does not have to heal from. So all of the things that you call yourself doing now that you think I'm going to be healing and you think I'm going to be fixing, because you think you're creating a lot of problems that you think I'm going to have to fix and heal. I see what you're doing. You think you're going to have Nation bad as hell. You think you're going to have him just doing whatever, just whatever. No. I know what it takes to be a parent. It takes love. That's it and that's all.